We're back on location this week in Loretto, Pennsylvania to visit with a brand new women's college water polo team, the Red Flash, all coming up next on the Counterattack. Hi everyone, Greg Mescall here for the Counterattack. We're on location in Loretto, Pennsylvania, home of the St. Francis Red Flash. We're going to get to the team in a moment, starting their very first season this coming spring. But first, Rocktober 12 and Under Classic going on this past weekend in Mesa, Arizona. Let's get you caught up on one of our premier age group events. And we start things off in the third place match of the Rhythm Division. Team Vegas taking on Scots after Vegas opened the game with a score. Sol Fertilla from the Scots ties it here 1-1. Not too long after, Savannah Kochel from Abby McGee, Kochel's second goal of the game, and Vegas ties it up 2-2. Sol Fertilla here, back-to-back goals, first a penalty, then a long-range shot with just 19 seconds to play in the half. 2 there for the Scots, and a theme here, we're tied again, 5-5, but hang on, the Kochel-McGee duo strikes again. Here's Kochel scoring to close out the half for Team Vegas. They lead 6-5. Third quarter action now. Abby McGee on the move. She opens up the quarter with the counterattack score, heading down the pool, making it a 7-5 lead for Team Vegas. After it was tied 7-7, Brennan Turner deals to Justin Guerrero. Vegas takes the lead once more, now 8-7. The Scots rallying. Christopher Grainer goes up the middle. That's in the back of the net, and now just a 9-8 lead for Vegas. 2:08 left in the game. One more from Sol Fertilla, making it 14-10. Scots running out of time in this one. Then with 48 seconds left, Vegas ahead, 15-10. They'll put this one away. Mahalopoulos taking on the keeper. That's good. Last goal of the game. Team Vegas takes third, 16-10 afterwards. Brennan Turner on the victory, and Team Vegas making a name for themselves.
I think we did this well because we had good defense and we tried to get as many shots in as we could. It feels really good. It feels like we are trying to prove we are doing our best.
Now we go first place in the Rhythm Division. Santa Barbara 805 taking on Colorado. After Santa Barbara went up 1-0, Colorado will tie things here, even at 1. Second period now, Will McMahon will put Colorado in front 2-1 thanks to this penalty shot score, but Santa Barbara has an answer. 3:41 left in the second quarter. Ava Stryker does exactly that, striking after the spin move to tie things 2-2. Now we skip ahead, third quarter action. Santa Barbara ahead 5-2, and now they jump up 6-2 after this score, but Colorado looks to battle back. Thomas Newell will go over the goalie's head to bury this shot. It's a 3-goal game at 6-3 Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara ahead now 7-3. Ellison White tries to keep things close for Colorado, scoring here to close the gap back to 3. But back to Santa Barbara 805. Too much in this one. Reagan McEachin, another tally, this time from Kate Meyer, makes it 10-4. We go fourth quarter. Luca Giselli from Colorado, last goal of the match for Colorado early in the fourth, cutting the deficit to 11-5, but this was 805's day in the Rhythm Division. More Reagan McEachin doing the scoring here, making it 12-5. McEachin will close out the quarter much like she did the third, scoring here 13-5. Santa Barbara 805 will win first in the Rhythm Division. Ava Stryker on the big victory.
It was pretty cool. I felt like we all played as a team and everyone got along great. And we did some pretty cool stuff, and I was really proud of our team, so it was cool.
Moving right along, Roll Division, third place, Riverside and Offshore. After a 3-goal lead by Riverside was established, Offshore's Paige Hamilton gets her squad on the board. They trail 3-1. Riverside comes right back. Emily Osmus giving off her brother Evan Osmus to extend the lead 4-1 after 1. Second quarter action now, Offshore trailing by 2. They'll close it to 1 on this Kylie Tretschok goal on the long-range lob attempt. Nicely done there. And then Offshore comes back to tie it. Janine Osorio buries this one 4-4. And then we go back to Osmus, this time Evan Osmus with 1:30 left in the half. He puts Riverside ahead 7-4. Third quarter, Bubba Arona Ramirez opens the period for Riverside with a shot right in front of the net. Does not miss from there. It's a 9-4 lead, and Riverside starting to pull away. Jaden Lodi, a near half-court shot. That's good at the end of the third for an 11-5 lead for Riverside. We go back to offshore as they're trying to put something together here in the fourth. They go back to Tretschak. She'll score with 5:21 left in the period to make it 12-7. But Riverside continues to pull away. Lodi to Osmus, Emily that is, who scores with 2:14 left in the game, 14-7. Riverside in front, and then Elena Mercado gonna put the icing on the cake in this one. Takes the dish from Emily Osmus. She buries it 16-7. Riverside takes third. Davin Ledbetter on picking up bronze.
Oh, the win we just had was pretty amazing. Our team played excellent. I love the communication. It was very, very well played.
And now Roll Division first place, Costa Mesa, Huntington Beach, a battle of Orange County and Mesa, Arizona. Early on for Costa Mesa, Gavin Fisher will rocket this one in with 1:30 left in the first. Just a 1-0 lead for Costa Mesa, not too many goals to talk about. In the second, William Fry keeps things going for CMAC to make it 2-0. And then Eric Dusund keeps CMAC on fire. They're ahead 3-0. Mackenzie Wilkerson will take the deal from Shanna Davidson here, and Huntington Beach is now on the board with 2:20 to play left in the half, trailing 3-1. After closing the first half with a penalty, Lindsay Harris will open up scoring in the third for Huntington Beach with another penalty shot, and we've got ourselves a game. Costa Mesa ahead just 4-3. Immediately after, Harris gets to the chopper with his helicopter shot, keeping HB in the mix. We're all tied 4-4. Not long after, Costa Mesa goes in front 5-4. Huntington Beach turns to Jennifer Connolly, not the actress, the water polo player. She takes the dish from Ashley Heron, buries it, all even at 5. We go fourth quarter now. Landon Akerstrom for Costa Mesa will beat the keeper, taking a 6-5 lead and making it 7-5 for Costa Mesa. And then final moments here, Huntington Beach looking to get back on the board, but Costa Mesa's Madeline Ambrose will block this final attempt on a penalty, and her team goes on to take gold in the Roll Division 9-5. Gavin Fisher joined us afterwards on the win and matching up with Huntington Beach.
It was a fun game. HP did a good job, put up a good fight, and we had to pull it up in the fourth quarter because we had them at 5-5 in third, and we pulled through and got a few in the first and played strong defense.
Last but certainly not least, the Rock Division. Third place, ORWP taking on Commerce. This was a close one. Early on, Cole Harvey opens the scoring for ORWP. He's going to walk it in and bury this shot in close. 1-0, they go in front, but Commerce has an answer. They respond quickly with Matthew Cassis. He ties the game 1-1. After the Commerce goal, they'd go ahead with another 2-1, but ORWP turns back to Cole Harvey. He evens the game 2-2. Commerce looks to retake the lead, and they'll turn to Jacob Colon. He knows what to do with it here, giving his squad the advantage after the first period. Second quarter now, Commerce ahead 4-3, not for long. Sako Kaputakayan scoring here for ORWP. We're all even at 4. We skip ahead to the fourth quarter now. More Kaputakayan scoring again here with 4 minutes left in the match. He's fired up, a huge fist pump. He's put his team ahead 7-6. Commerce then ties it up 7-7, looking for the lead. They go to Axel Jimenez. He connects here, an 8-7 lead. After Commerce took a 1-goal lead, ORWP rallies quickly with 2 straight. They go in front 9-8. They go back to Kaputakayan to put this one away. He goes bar down on the skip shot, a 10-8 win for ORWP, and they talk with us afterwards on winning third place in the Rock Division.
It was pretty tough. We've been against these guys a lot before, and it's usually the same thing, but we usually lose, and it was a really tough game, back and forth shots going.
We go to the Rock Division first place game. San Diego Shores meeting Vanguard after San Diego Shores was up 1-0. They make it 2-0 as Garrett Johnson will walk it in here and score. Then moments later, Shores will sink another one to make it 3-0. As we now move to the second quarter, more San Diego Shores sailing this one over the keeper's head. That's a 4-0 lead. Vanguard, they'll get on the board with a penalty shot here from Reed Pantaleone, making it 4-1. And then Vanguard inching a little bit closer. Cy Bassett makes it 4-2. Defense did play a factor in this one. Tanner Furtak making one of several saves here for San Diego Shores. And meanwhile, Vanguard rallying. Ryder Dodd buries this one, sailing it home. cutting it to a 5-4 game, but on this day, it belonged to the squad from San Diego. John Helinski will score here in the fourth to make it 8-4. Vanguard trying to keep it close. Zachary Bettino to Ryder Dodd, making it 8-6. They couldn't come all the way back. San Diego Shores hangs on for the 8-7 win. Afterwards, Benjamin Ludich on San Diego's training regimen and the victory.
We just worked hard and we believed in ourselves. We never stopped giving up. We played as a team, and overall, we've trained so hard this year, and I'm so proud of all of us because nobody played bad this whole tournament. We all played as a unit.
More big water polo action on the way as the Collegiate Cup heads to Stanford University the first weekend of November. Some great college teams taking part in that, including the defending champions. The USC Women of Troy, of course, host Stanford. UCLA, Cal with a brand new head coach, and many more. Here's a full look at all the teams that will be taking part in the Collegiate Cup. We'll be there and have full highlights on the counterattack following that event. And then the following weekend, we go from Stanford to Hawaii for the Champions Cup, the best in 14 and under age group water polo in the U.S. Many clubs from around the country heading out to Hawaii to take part, and we'll be getting you caught up on that event right here on the counterattack. All the details here. Good luck to our teams heading out to Honolulu to take part in the Champions Cup. From age group water polo, we turn to Olympians, and specifically USA Olympic gold medalist Ashley Johnson. Yes, there are more accolades for Ashley Johnson. She was recognized last Wednesday as the Women's Sports Foundation Sportswoman of the Year in the team category. First ever water polo recipient of that prestigious honor. Let's take you to New York City and get you caught up on the big events.
It's inspiring to be here with the Women's Sports Foundation. You have so many champion female athletes in so many sports, not only Olympic sports, but extreme sports, combat sports, you name it, they're all here. And it's great to hear new stories, and it's also pretty amazing that one of our water polo players, Ashley, is nominated for Athlete of the Year.
Oh my gosh, it's inspiring. I feel like I need to do so much more in the world. Not only can I do so many more accomplishments just to reach the levels of these women around me, but also they've all started foundations and the things that they've done to help start, children's lives, whether it's sports or academics. It's really inspiring. And
to win this award would be so amazing. There are women, Billie Jean King, who started this foundation, who have paved the way for us in our sports and in all sports, and it would just be so amazing to be able to carry on that legacy and represent.
Now we turn to men's college water polo. This past weekend, UCLA and Cal getting together in a big conference matchup. Pac-12 Network was there with the highlights.
Hooper showing the speed he has, again creating breakaway opportunities, but that is why Danner is the Catino Award winner.
Yeah, it was a close game, and that's really what we expected coming out here, playing at Cal, the number 2 ranked team in the nation. For us, it was a lot. We worked a lot towards this game. We prepared as much as we could, both defensively and offensively, since we knew it would be an emotional packed game, especially here with the crowd and the big walls and the band coming out, and they're going to bring it all to try and upset the number 1 team. And we did our best the past 2 weeks to prepare for anything that they brought at us today, and I think we handled it pretty well as teams. We had some slip-ups, but in the end we came out on top, and I think we're all really glad that it ended in our favor.
And from UCLA Cal, we go to Pacific versus Cal this past Sunday in Stockton. Cal would win this game 14-10, but check out the goal from Pacific's Luis Araya after the ordinary. He's going to deal the helicopter shot. You guys love this one on social media. It was a pretty fantastic delivery. That's on the money. Take a second look here. And now on to college scores. We told you Cal, a winner over Pacific. USC keeps on rolling. They defeat Long Beach State 13-8. Santa Clara topping Navy 18-12. And Bucknell slides past Loyola Marymount 9-7 in OT. More water polo on TV this weekend. 2 big games for the best in the nation. Stanford pays a visit to UCLA. Cal at USC. All available live on Pac-12 Network. Well, it's not women's college water polo season, but we are talking women's college water polo right here at St. Francis University in Loretto, PA, because they are one of a couple of schools that have started a brand new women's water polo program. the Red Flash will begin play this coming spring in 2017. We caught up with their head coach and a student athlete to find out what the story is on this new college program.
I think there's a lot of the challenges that you might expect. I mean, first and foremost, it's forming a team, getting kids interested and excited to come and play in a program that has zero history, which is kind of a tricky thing when you think about it, because I can't say we had this record last year, and I can't say this is what our tradition is. All of it is brand new. And after that being said, that's kind of part of the sell, right? Because now, if you come here, you can be part of something special, something brand new, and every goal you score is a record kind of thing.
Well, I was just really intrigued actually that it was new. I think that's really exciting, and it's a great opportunity to see a bunch of girls come together. So I thought it would be a good journey to take on, and we can't forget like how amazing the school is with their academics. So everything just kind of came together really nicely for me.
We respect every opponent and we fear none of them. And I want to approach every game that we're going to win that ball game. I'm a realist in the sense that we won't, but if we approach every single contest with that attitude, I think only positive things come from it.
And now we go high school water polo into the state of Ohio, where they decided the girls' high school state championship this past weekend. Congrats to the Upper Arlington squad for winning their third straight high school state championship. They defeated Napoleon 11-3 in the final. Ohio boys state title decided this coming weekend. We'll get you caught up on who wins next week. And now from there, we go to Northern California and the stylings of Abraham Santana. Check out this play. We've got to break this one down one more time. Santana will put the ball up, split the defenders, catch the ball, hit him with the okie doke, deliver it behind his head, bury it. What a score. We love the creativity. Want to see more creative goals right here on the counterattack. Now it's up to you to decide what's a better goal, Araya or Santana. It is tough to call. And now we'll close things out as we do every week with our social media send-off, the best water polo we have found on the internet. You can get involved. Use the hashtag counterattack. Tag us at USAWP. We'll share your stuff right here on the show next week. First up in the social media send-off, we go back to Mesa, Arizona and Rocktober, where Offshore Water Polo Club was definitely enjoying themselves. Check out this from their Twitter account, Offshore Polo. After that, from our new USA Water Polo members account, bringing you all kinds of inside action and information regarding USA Water Polo memberships and member events. A sweet block here from the Rocktober 12 and under PCA Classic. You got to remember, the Rocktober Athletes Social is always a lot of fun. We need to look into maybe adding a water park to the Masters Social. This shared from Anna on Twitter. Love seeing everyone have a good time here. Water parks, they just make things better. KK Clark and Maggie Steffens were honored at the Golden State Warriors game. They're all about Dub Nation. Warriors looking good this year with Kevin Durant on the squad. The Women's Sports Foundation sharing some love for Ashley Johnson after she won Sportswoman of the Year, and so is head coach Adam Krikorian, who made his way to New York City to cheer on Ashley Johnson. She certainly is a stud, and she is your Sportswoman of the Year. We told you last week about new Cal head coach Corley Simmons, now via the Cal Women's Water Polo account on Twitter, meets with the team, getting ready for that spring season. Lots of holiday camp excitement. The ODP Holiday Camp, Colorado Springs, always widely attended, and it looks like it is going to be pretty competitive to find your way to Colorado Springs this coming winter. And last but not least, one more Flop Friday, but one like you've never seen before. It's Shieldy from the Rocktober Classic. Now, some of you got concerned this wasn't the Shieldy you've seen walking around at Junior Olympics. This was just the Shieldy plush doll. Everything is okay. We got the doll out of the water, got it dried off. Want to remind you, you can get your own Shieldy doll at usawaterpolo.org underneath the membership add-on section, so don't miss out on your chance to have your very own Shieldy doll. Excellent stuff again on the social media send-off. Don't forget you can take part. Use the hashtag counterattack. That'll do it for this week's show from right here in Loretto on the campus of St. Francis. Good luck to the Red Flash as they start this spring. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, when you're on the counterattack, even right here in Pennsylvania, look weak side.